Hello everyone and welcome to the Living Alone Diary series. In today's video, we're going to be discussing some apartments that I've seen over the past few months, as well as some thoughts that I had on moving and some thoughts that I had or I wish I had known prior to me living alone and living life pretty much, I would say 90% solo. So thank you so much for watching. Let's get started. So one thing I wish I had known prior to me moving out and living alone, I would say number one would be discipline. Discipline in knowing that these bills are all mine. No one's coming to pay them. They're all mine. I mean, sure, of course, if you have family and you need help, sure, you can ask them. But mainly, those bills are all yours. There's no one to come help you pay your ComEd bill if it's late. There's no one to come help you pay your NICOR or whatever if it's late. It's all you. It is all you. So I would say the discipline of knowing that like I can't do certain things because rent is due, or knowing that I can't buy certain things because other bills need to be prioritized. That was something I really, really had to get used to. Number two is most definitely, I would say, grocery shopping. Grocery shopping, I don't know what it is. Produce ain't producing like it used to. I don't know what it is, but like the groceries seem to die faster in my fridge than they ever did in my mama fridge. And I don't understand, but it is what it is. So I would say if you know you're not that person, if you know you're not that girl that is all about kale and I'm going to have kale salads and smoothies, and if you know that's not you, put it back. Leave it on the shelf. Leave it on the shelf for someone else to buy it. You know you're not going to use it. Put it back. I would definitely say, which it ties back into number one, which is the discipline of just, you got to set boundaries for yourself, and you have to know those boundaries. Like you can't, if you want to manage your money well and not be living paycheck to paycheck and not be eating air for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, while yeah, you have a nice apartment, but like ain't none in your fridge. You definitely have to have the discipline to say, that's not for me, and I need to leave that behind. Number three is, what do I want number three to be? Because there's a couple ideas that are bouncing around in my head. Understand that just because you're in this season of life of living alone doesn't mean that you're going to be alone forever. You have friends, you have family, and who knows, you may even have a life partner. You just guys don't cohabitate together. That's also a thing. I had a friend who did not live in the same house as her husband, and they were as content as they could be, okay? So, it's just understanding that just because you're alone now doesn't mean you'll be alone forever. When I first moved into my past apartment, my last apartment, I thought I'd be living there with someone that I thought was the love of my life. Spoiler alert, he was not. That's a whole other story. Spoiler alert, he was not. And I always thought that when I left the apartment that I would be moving with that person and we'd be moving to eventually start a family and all these things. Right now, I'm just a family of one. Sure, I have parents. Sure, I have siblings and all those things. But in my apartment, it's just me. I'm the only one in here. So it's just getting used to the idea that it's okay that things didn't pan out the way you thought they would be. And sometimes redirection is the best thing that can happen to you. And instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on the wonderful privilege that you have to live alone and maybe enjoy it, enjoy your presence, enjoy just your energy and not have to entertain anyone else or clean because you don't want to. You can do whatever you want. And if I had focused more on that instead of what I didn't have or what I thought I'd have if I just focused on what was in front of me, I would have been able to see how beautiful of a journey I'm currently on. And it really, really ruined the start of the journey for me. But as always, hindsight is 2020. And if I could do it all over, I would not be concerned. I would tell 2019 Charon that, you know what? All this worrying you going through, it don't matter. It's going to work out. It's going to be fine. But those are just some of the thoughts I had on living alone. All right, editing Charon here. I realized I did not film an outro. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching my apartment tours. I won't say I'm a pro at touring apartments, but I'm pretty seasoned. I'm pretty much a seasoned veteran at this point of apartment hunting. So thank you so much for watching once again, and stay tuned for the next one. Goodbye.